back to my channel. So today I have some really good cleaning motivation for you. So I am currently 16 weeks pregnant, so I'm over 4 months pregnant now, and I did have quite a tricky first trimester, which I do have a video about, a pregnancy playlist. If that's something you're interested in, then that will come up in the end cards. But let's just say for the first trimester of my pregnancy, my house definitely got quite neglected, and it did take me a while to get back into the swing of it. I think in survival mode in my first trimester, and it was just very challenging. So housework was not a big priority, which was totally fine. But for today's cleaning motivation, pretty much doing a full house clean. The only rooms I didn't get to were both of my older teens' bedrooms. So I didn't get to their rooms, so hopefully I can fit them in at some point. I noticed when I was dusting this windowsill that the windowsill itself actually needed a good scrub down. So dusting it wasn't good enough. And I got my Zoflora out, so I'm definitely, as a Zoflora queen, it's definitely my favourite product to use. And that's what I decided to do. I just decided to make a start and get through as much as I could. So I did actually start this clean very early in the morning. I'd woken up before my youngest, so I have a toddler, and she's 15 months old coming up. So I decided to wake up before her just so I could get a good start on the downstairs. And I just feel like if I get a good couple of rooms done and a good start, then it just gives me motivation to carry on. And it's just a lot easier than trying to do it with a toddler window. So I was definitely feeling motivated this day. So I thought I'd take advantage of it because it doesn't always happen. Also, then when I was fussing around with my curtain, the actual tie back for that has actually come out of the wall. So when you do things to your house and you're trying to make it better and you're trying to do improvements, and yet it continues to fall apart. So the tie back has literally come out of the wall. And yeah, my toddler went through a stage of wanting to go behind the door. And I think she pulled it and it came off, so it's another thing that needs to be fixed. Yeah, every time you do improvements, every time you fix something up or make something look better, you turn around and you need to do something else. I've said before I'd love new sofas, but I just don't see the point of getting new ones with young little ones running around because they just destroy everything. So I might wait until they're older and then buy a new sofa. Or maybe we could get a second-hand one. The chair's quite old. I mean, it was second-hand to begin with, to be honest, and yeah, it's definitely seen its day. We do need new sofas, but so I even decided to wipe down all of my sofa and my armchair and basically pull everything out. So the unit that I'm currently wiping over, that has baskets with some of Phoebe's stuff in, a few of her books, and some of her bits and pieces. So she does have quite curly hair, so I keep a spray bottle of water and a couple of combs in there, cream, nappy sacks, random things. And then the middle bit is a cupboard where we keep nappies, wipes and things like that. And then it has 3 glass shelves either side. So 2 of those shelves have got all shells on them. So then I decided to use my carpet cleaner thing, and it's really good for getting all the muck off the carpet. So while I was doing this, obviously my youngest was asleep still, so you were supposed to hoover the carpet first and then do it, but I just did it without hoovering it, and it still came up really good. Plus it smells really nice as well. So I still have over half a bottle left, because I have 2 cats and a dog, so it's really good if one of them has an accident or something like that. So I wanted to give my hallway a good dust, and I did also do the radiator covers. I wiped them down and everything. I did wipe down the stair gates as well, but I don't think I filmed that. And then I did give both of my bathrooms a good clean. So I have a downstairs toilet and an upstairs bathroom. And I did the downstairs first, like I said, because my little one was still asleep. And I went crazy with, this is a cheapy bleach spray from Aldi. It's actually really good. So I decided to use that in the bathroom, give everything a really good wipe down. And then I didn't have any bleach. Well, I had some up in the upstairs bathroom, but I thought I'm not going to go up and disturb everybody. So instead I just popped some Zoflora down the sink and down the toilet once I'd done that. And I do apologise for the camera angles, but I only have a small, short tripod. I don't have like the tall one, which I need to invest in probably, to be honest, because they're not actually that expensive. So maybe I'll pick one of those up at some point. So like trying to get good camera angles isn't the best. So I do apologise if this makes you feel a little bit queasy. I never really know whether I should show myself cleaning my toilet or not. I don't know. It doesn't bother me when I'm watching cleaning videos, but I know some people don't like it. So you guys can let me know if you prefer me to leave that out, perhaps. But for now, I'm just going to leave it in. And I did remember to like wipe like underneath and around the edges and everything. So yeah, Zoflora. This stuff is so good. It just smells amazing. I'm recording this voiceover the day after I did the clean. And even now my downstairs loo actually still smells like a Zoflora. So yeah, it's really good stuff. So then moving on to my kitchen, which is always fun, isn't it? So I hadn't long given my cooker a good wipe over. And what I do, really good tip for you guys, is I keep foil in the bottom parts of my cooker. So in my oven, like I've got a top oven and a bottom oven, which you can probably just about see. So I also have like the grill pan at the top, so I just line it with foil. I know you can get these like posh liner things from like Amazon and stuff, but I just put foil in the bottom, and that way it catches all of like, the muck and everything. And it just means you don't have to go in there with like extreme oven cleaner to try and get it all out, because we all do it. We all leave our oven forever and it ends up gross. And this way you just take the foil out, put it in the bin, and put new foil in, and it's just so handy. I really can't remember what I learned that from, to be honest. It's something I've done for a really long time, since my older children were little. I can't remember like if someone said it to me or mentioned it to me, or if I just thought of it. I really can't remember, but it's such a good thing to do. So yeah, I just line like 3 or 4 like sheets of foil in the bottom of ends, and then in the bottom of the grill pan, and it just saves so much time cleaning up. And then I do try and stay on top of my microwave as well, because otherwise it gets really disgusting. So it didn't need like too much work, it just needed a wipe over. And I find if you stay on top of it, then you don't have to like scrub it for like, you know, ever to try and get all the muck out. So I do try and like pull things out and, you know, just keep everything as best as I can. I did notice the other day though, I don't think it was when I was doing this clean, I think it was, I can't remember, maybe a week or so ago. My kettle is not looking amazing, so I did buy like a lime scale remover thing for my kettle, which I used a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't do an amazing job. And then I read online that you can use like lemons, which I thought was a really good idea. So basically what I did was I bought a couple of lemons, I chopped them up, and I put them in hot, you know, in the water and boiled it. And that actually worked better than the actual kettle cleaner I bought, and it was obviously cheaper as well. So I highly recommend doing that. And like if I want to like make my sink like really shiny, I'll basically just like cut a lemon in half and use a lemon to clean it, which sounds strange, but it does work and it smells amazing. I love the smell of lemons. Obviously if you don't like lemon smell, that's not good. But you could also use like lime, any citrusy type fruit would work. But yeah, it did a really good job actually, but I do think we're going to need to get a new kettle at some point, because yeah, I mean I've had my kettle and my toaster for like, to be honest, I think they're older than my children at this point. They're really old, but they're still going strong. And they weren't expensive, they're not like expensive brands or anything, but definitely doing the job. So I do have like a coffee pod, coffee machine thing. To be honest, we don't really use it much. We did in the beginning, it was more like a novelty, but then the coffee machine itself is like reasonably priced. But then to keep buying like coffee pods, they're so expensive. And yeah, so we just don't tend to buy them very often, which is a bit of a shame really. I actually do want to get another like a drip coffee machine thing, you know, like the ones they have in like diners. I did used to have one, but I broke it when I cleaned it. I accidentally smashed the glass jug. I think I washed it and it was like the water was way too hot, and I cracked it all. So yeah, we never ended up replacing that. I would love like a proper barista style coffee machine. There's some really nice ones. I seen one on Amazon the other day. It was like £300 or £400, and I was like, ooh, I want you. But it's a lot of money. And obviously we have a baby on the way, so our finances are prioritised in different directions right now. Yeah, but there's many things I like. I'd love a really nice shiny garden. I'd really like to know how to drive at some point. You guys know I go on about that a lot. If you follow along with my channel, you'll know. I do have my provisional. I've had it for quite a bit now, but I actually found out I was pregnant not long after getting my provisional. and they kind of collide a bit, so I'm gonna have to like save up and try and do both. But driving is so expensive, isn't it? Like lessons are so expensive, and then like I said, my first trimester was a lot, so then it's just like finding the time to actually go on a driving lesson. And obviously I'm pregnant, and then I'm about to be heavily pregnant, and then I'll have a newborn, and we all know what newborn life is like. It's just crazy. So, but I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point. Hopefully. So yeah, I'd done so much cleaning on this day that I basically bought myself like the bottle of Zoflora that you like dilute yourself, and the spray bottle of Zoflora, and I used it all. So I just refilled the bottle and like diluted it myself, so I'd add more because I'd done so much cleaning and used so much of it. So what have you guys been up to? Has anybody been up to anything interesting? It's literally just about the end of the summer holidays here, so I'm recording this voiceover. The girls go back to school in like 2 days, I think it is. So yeah, we're just coming to the end of the school holidays. So let me know if you've been on holiday yourself, or if you've got up to anything exciting. We haven't really done too much. We've had a few days out. And then I have a stepdaughter, so the girl's sister, she came to stay with us for a bit. That was really nice. And then obviously, I'm pregnant, so we've had our like first scan and everything. And then in about another week or so, I have my next scan, which is the one where they do, they check to make sure the baby's like healthy and everything like that. And it's also the one where you can find out the gender, which is very exciting. So that's in a couple of weeks. I will be sharing the baby's like gender on here, and I will be doing like a full pregnancy playlist and documenting everything. So if that's something you're interested in, then that playlist will come up at the end for you. Oh yeah, this tool is awesome. I love it. So it's like an extendable cleaning tool, and then it has like detachable ends. So you can have like a scrubbing brush, you can have one that's like a microfiber cloth, or you can have like a duster version, like a microfiber duster cloth, and it's really good. It's so handy to use, and I really like it. The only thing I don't like is when it's like fully extended. Sometimes if you do put like a lot of pressure on, like if you're scrubbing like a corner or something, it can like unextend, if that makes sense, which is a little bit frustrating. But it was only $9.99 and I actually got it from Amazon. I did hear that they had them in B&M, something similar, but whenever I went to B&M's where I am, because I have a few that's local to me, they never had them. And I really wanted one before I got too big in my pregnancy, because this is my upstairs bathroom, and as you can see, there's so much that needs to be cleaned. So it's not tiling, it's like, I don't even know what you call this. It's kind of like PVC plastic is how I would describe it. I don't actually know what it's actually called, to be honest. But it's like this white plastic stuff, and it's like floor to ceiling all from where the bath is, and yeah, it's just a lot to keep clean. So it means now that I have this like extendable cleaning tool, I don't have to like get in the bath and like try and reach up to the top. And I was literally trying, like, obviously not while pregnant, but before I was pregnant, I'd have to climb up on the bath to reach the top. So since I've been pregnant, I haven't been able to like clean up to the top because it goes all the way up to like the ceiling. So I haven't been able to clean the top because obviously I can't climb. Like I said, I haven't been feeling good anyway. So there's no chance of me getting any of the cleaning products and doing much of anything, to be honest. But this just meant that I could like get up all of the high parts and give it everything a really good scrub. So I also did do the little ones like bath toys and stuff. I give them a good scrub because they do get a bit grubby, don't they? And I just went around the whole bath, and it just means like you're not like hurting your back as much, trying to like scrub your bath out and everything. So I do really like it, and I do recommend it. And like I said, it was only $9.99 on Amazon, and they had like all different types of ones. So I just thought, it was a decent price, and it definitely did the job, and it made my life so much easier. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I've done all this cleaning, and I still haven't done the girls' bedrooms like I mentioned. So they didn't end up getting done. I don't think I'm going to get around to it today either, if I'm honest. I'm feeling quite tired, I can't lie. Like quite a few early mornings, and a bedroom, I don't know why, it's just really hot all the time. We do have a fan up there, but the little one keeps like waking up and then drifting back off, or she woke up a couple of times last night because she lost her dummy. So then she wanted that back, and then the dummy fell, then I didn't get her spare because there was no way I was rooting around on the floor to find a dummy at like 2 a.m. So I just got her spare and out the drawer. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy today. So the thought of like cleaning teenagers' room is like a little bit, to be honest, it's not that bad, and obviously they do help out as well. So they just need to be like dusted and hoovered and stuff. So don't get around to it today, I'll get around to it tomorrow. Something I do need to do today is definitely get out to the girls' back to school stuff. Well, I have a 13-year-old who's in comprehensive, and she has like uniform and a few things, and then my oldest is in college, but she has some like stationery, so there's a few things that are still sitting in a bag in my bedroom that need to be gone through. But the little one is having a nap at the moment, so when she wakes up, I'll get that out. So I give everything a really good scrub. So we have these electric toothbrushes, which are good, but the only thing is that they get really gungy and disgusting, which most toothbrushes do. And like we have the holders that you can see up on the wall for the girls' toothbrushes, and then mine is next to the mirror, but you can't see it because the camera's like cutting it off. So these are up there, and like the bottom part gets like all gungy and horrible. So that definitely needed a good scrub. Oh yeah, my bin for my bathroom is super gross. It's like all gunge stuck to the bottom. So I give that a good scrub out as well. It was really rank. So that really needs to be done. So yeah, like I said, I just have the girls' rooms to do, and then the house will be spick and span, ready to be messed up again, and it'll need to be done next week, and so on forever. Also got some serious laundry done, so I had loads and loads of towels to do, like loads of them. So I did 2 loads of towels on this day. Luckily I have a tumble dryer, so this day it was raining. I live in Wales, so it rains a lot. So I was able to like get more dried and everything. Let me know if you don't have a tumble dryer, like how do you dry everything when it's like raining outside or freezing cold weather. I'd love to know, because I know like if you put clothes around the house too much and you haven't got good ventilation, you can cause like damp, can't it? So I'd love to know how you guys do it. We did actually get our tumble dryer repaired recently, so it did break down as the heating element went, so I was without a tumble dryer for about 3 weeks or so, I think it was. It's all fixed now. But yeah, luckily for those like few weeks we did have decentish weather, and I was able to peg out quite a bit, so I was just lucky that it happened at summertime. So I decided to give everything a really good hoover. Once again, brilliant camera angles, but to do my best to show you guys. I didn't want to speed it up too much because obviously the way I'm like recording it, I didn't want to give you guys like motion sickness. But yeah, I give everything a really good hoover. I do love my hoover. It's like the Shark Pet one, I think it is. It's really good. And funny enough, it recently actually got blocked, so like big chunks got sucked up by accident. And then when I was using it, it was making this weird sound. So it was actually blocked, but it was still picking up, which is crazy. So when the shark thing says, you know, never lose a suction, it really doesn't. So it's pretty impressive. Like even though like the tube was like pretty blocked, it was still actually like sucking up, which is pretty impressive. It was just making this really strange noise. I hope you guys do find this motivational. I do try and keep things as realistic as I can on my channel. You know, we all have mess. We all, you know, have houses that are dusty and that need to be cleaned a lot, and that's normal, I think. But you won't find like the fancy aesthetic cleans here. You'll just find me and my dodgy camera angles attempting to sort my life out. I did mop downstairs as well, but I don't know what happened to that footage. It's like disappeared or something. And then I did hoover my stairs, and then like dusted upstairs and things. I hoovered my bedroom and the landing and everything like that. Dusted out my room and made my bed and things. Luckily I hadn't long done my bed, and so that didn't need to be done. I have to say it was a little bit tricky hoovering and trying to get like good camera angles for you guys, and yeah, so hopefully, like I said, the camera angles don't make you feel too seasick. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you all for watching my content. I really hope you do enjoy it, and thank you so much for just taking out the time, clicking on this video. And if you do watch all of my videos and, you know, you like and share them and, you know, you support my channel, then it really does mean so much to me. It's actually amazing to think that people take time out of the day to watch my content.
Blinding lights, lost in your eyes, feeling the pressure. You and I, spending the night, chasing forever. For you, oh no, I'd be your one and only. Don't let me go, don't leave
hope you all have an amazing day, and hopefully I will see you all in my next one.